What's up, community? What's up, authority brand? What's up, builders? All right, so look, I want to make this video because I want to address a few things, and I want to make this video super short as I possibly can. So I want you guys to really pay attention, though. This is a PSA, public service announcement for the Authority Brand Builder School Community Training Facility. All right. So if you guys don't know, this has been a free community. We have made it free. We went back and forth. We'll play with some things because we understand that business is strategies, right? So there's a strategy to keep people in here. There's a strategy to get people in here, and it's a strategy to get people to engage. Now, if you guys are business owners and you have a school community, you have a WAP community, or you just a business owner, you guys going to come to a point to where you're going to realize you want your ideal client. You want your ideal person so that your business can look like what the vision it is that you want. And if you guys are in my school, I advise you guys to find the school community so you guys can keep up with what's going on in school, just in case you want to open up your own school community later on, which I fully support that everybody should eventually anyway, right? But there's a school community. I'm not exactly sure what number it is, but you guys can go look it up. It's a school community that basically says how people are making 100K per month in school and what's working and what's not working and what to do, right? So there's a thing that they're of implementing, and they're saying basically the average school community have people that are making 100K per month and are doing a few different things, right? One, they have one social media that they're working on and working from. They're driving all that traffic from that social media to the school community, right? And from that school community, with the traffic, they are running like free trials, right? So they say the school community is $500 or $200 a month or something like that. You get a free trial, right? And then from there, what the average community is doing is, let's say, and to get that is they're getting about 43,000 page views per month, which is insane. 43,000 page views per month, right? And they're only converting about 2% of that. Only 2% of that is converting. It's still they're making 100K per month. So with that being said, like the average person is not doing around, definitely doing 43,000 page views per month, right? Average person maybe is doing maybe like around 100, maybe even 200, or somewhere low level, if maybe even 100, maybe not even doing that per month, right? That's 100 page views per month. So with that being said, let's say you do maybe 100 page views per month, $200. That's not really making a lot of money, right? It's not really making a lot of money. So I think when I was doing the free community, that was the strategy, is to get people into the community, right? Get people housed into the community somewhere where you can drive traffic to and build them up and everything of that nature, right? Get them in one central hub. That way I can make sure what's going to be delivered to you is already in front of you. You just got to be hungry enough to see what's on the plate so that you can eat, right? But I see that a lot of people are not taking advantage of that. And that is our main goal and drive, is to help business owners with their business. Is to help business owners with their business, but they're not even taking control or taking into that, you know what I mean? And we're giving our time and our energy as the coaches to provide modules, to provide information and resources. But most people are not going to do that because it's free. We always say, if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. If there's no transaction, there would be no transformation, right? So this was the idea behind the free community, was to get people housed into one place and then drive them to a high ticket offer later on, going to the VIP tier, then going to the platinum tier or the last tier or whatever, right? So, or the standard tier, what is it? Standard, premium, and then VIP. So everybody get into the standard community for free. You get access to the community and a few different things that you can look up and research and learn inside of the community, like modules and stuff like that. And then you get moved up into the like higher tiers, because we want you to be able to get the live calls, be able to get on the Zoom calls with the 6 and 7 and 8 figure earners, so you can learn from them. That would be like the paid information. So that was the idea behind it. But if I'm looking at what the school community is saying, this has to be something that's working. There's something that's working there. So if everybody is going from, let's say, Instagram, and that's where you're driving traffic from, and then once you get traffic going into school, then you have a free trial. Once you're into the free trial, you can stay or you can possibly leave. But you have to have some form of an investment You got to have some form of investment, right? So I think what my strategy for me is that we are going to change the school community, and people that's in here right now, at some point, we're going to drive traffic um, to from a social media, right? This will be my strategy now, is to drive traffic from social media, have a free trial, charge, get people in that route, and then once that's working, then we're going to reach out to the people that's already in there and say, hey, people are paying to be in here. You have a choice. You can either stay in if you want to, or you can leave if you want to as well. Because to be honest with you, we want people that's going to be of value. I want to think about my ideal client, and this is the thing, is that we have so much value in here, so much information, is that we are here to help business owners. We are helping business owners get funding. There's a funding, you get you funding here. We have credit repair inside of here. We have a ton of different things inside of here within these modules that AI, we have grants inside of here. We have a 6 and 7 figure, how to create a 6, 7 figure credit repair business, or you can learn the different things inside of that business, like the automations or how to hire and fire VAs and so forth, right? So much value inside of there to where it just doesn't make sense to keep giving things away for free, because people want to get things for free and they don't value it and they don't take a hold of it. So, and they don't do nothing with it. So why would we don't even want you here, to be honest. Like, either it's going to be for you, and this might sound mean, but at the end of the day, this is business. It's either for you or it's not. We don't want people in here just like not doing anything and not trying to do anything. Then you get in here, you have to fill out an application, you have to sign up for a school, and then you get in here and do absolutely nothing. We don't even want those people in here, because you're not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything. We don't take your business serious. You're not taking your business serious. We don't even want those type of people in here. We want people that's going to be in here that want to be dedicated to learning, taking information and turning information into money. That's what we do, right? So that's going to be roughly what we're going to be doing. We're going to reach out and support, and you want to move over to the next level. We're going to have systems in place. We're still building the community out, so there's more information getting delivered and stuff as well. Like, there's free credit repair templates that people can take and start a credit repair business just off bat. But it's a lot of people that's like, even at level 1, that means you signed up and you got in here, you got a flyer, you got a welcome thing, you said thank you and everything, and then you did absolutely nothing. You're not doing anything. And we're just not going with excuses, because you can't have excuses and have goals at the same time. Your goals don't care about your excuses, right? Your future self is going to say, when I look back at how many excuses did I make? So we made this community free, but it will be changed now, and we will be reaching out to people to see, hey, if you want to stay in here, this is what it's going to cost, or you're welcome to leave, and that's perfectly fine as well. Find you a different community, or, go about your business. Honestly, we understand that everybody's not going to want to be at a certain success level, but we play at high levels around here. We like to build. That's the Authority Brand Builders. We are here to build builders up. People who took their business and built it into something. They say Rome wasn't built into a day. You are still building as you're learning, right? And as you're learning, you're executing. So we want to create a community of builders. And I always want to get away from this community aspect, because community means that we are meeting up and everything else. And that's something that I will be focusing on later, is that we will be having meetups. I think we're talking about Top Golf. So we'll be meeting up, but this is a training facility. We're going to be having live calls. We got this classroom that I think ain't nobody even really looked at, don't care about looking at. And we're going to weed those people out, right? I have to source out the people that's not going to take this serious, and we're taking it serious. So we got all the coaches in there from Be the Bag communities, or teaching you how to get around your mindset of things that you learned about money, so you can recorrect, unlearn, so you can relearn some things. We have the Black Signal, so you can learn how to get grant information in there, so you can get to a bag from there. You got the AI module inside of there. You have a ton of different things inside of there, right? And it's so much information that people are not taking advantage of, that we're going to have to weed that out. We're just going to have to weed that out. So if I say that the school community figured out what's going on with other communities and how they're making $1,000 or $100,000 a month, I make $100,000 a month, fine. If not, what I'm really focused on is the engagement inside the community. So maybe I might even do it to where, like, if you're at level 5, maybe you can stay. Maybe I might do that, but I'm not into grandfathering people in right now. I don't want to grandfather nobody in. If you're in, you're in. If you're going to be out, you're going to be out. And I'd rather focus on 20 people rather than 90 or 70 people that's not even doing anything in here just for the numbers, right? I'd rather really focus on the execution and focus on results. So that's what we're going to be doing. I want to know what you guys think, what you guys' logic is behind it. I will be doing phone calls to reach out to community members on this Saturday, and just to see how we can further better assist you inside the community, things that you're looking for, and see how we can get you better to engage inside the community. We will be having school games and challenges every Friday, so where you can do games. We'll have like gift parties. So when people reach a certain level, we're going to have a gift party. You're going to have a gift party and you just drop your gifts in there. But you got to be able to be in there and be in it engagement. Like, there's no point of being here and doing all that application stuff. That just lets me know what you do with your business and how you move with your business anyway. Like, if you sign up for something, went through the whole application process, and you're not inside the community, then why are we talking about business funding? You're not even going to apply for it. You're not going to do things to apply for it, right? So there's really no point of talking about business funding if you're not going to do the proper things. So we're going to get away from that, and we're going to go to a more paid version, and that will be effective immediately. So lock in. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments.